Come in.
Okay, tell me everything. I can't believe you've been holding out on me.
For Sierra.
I mean, I've been waiting to hear this for like ever. So did you tell him?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, yes, finally, I knew it. I thought you guys were gonna drag out this unspoken love thing way longer. I'm so happy for you, Cherish. How do you feel?
Like I made the biggest mistake of my life. God, look at you. I'm so glad you're gonna be okay.
Yeah, me too.
Look, Sasha, I know you walked in on something pretty upsetting the other night. I'm so sorry I hurt you that way. I hope you'll give me a chance to try and explain.
I'm listening.
I told you Dad met up with a woman after he left me that night.
These panties could have been planted in Dad's car by someone who wanted to deflect suspicion off themselves.
You just heard your own private detective tell you a mechanic found them wedged in the back seat.
And who was having Dad's car restored, huh?
Look, Dimitri, we know your father had a thing for hookers, and these aren't exactly fruit of the looms.
He met up with a woman that night. Check his cell phone records, for God's sake. And why am I suddenly the one doing all the detective work?
Why would Dad have to have sex in the back of his own car?
Why would Dad have to have sex with hookers? Because he hated women. Look, knowing everything that you know now, how can you not believe that?
What can I do for you?
I'd like to redeem this ticket, please. You know, get my thing back.
I know what redeem means. You're not the one I give ticket to.
Oh, well, I'm just doing a favor for my friend.
Yeah, you must be a very, very good friend, huh?
Well, she's just working tonight, and
I bet. That will be 60,000, please.
Dollars?
No, shekels. Of course, dollars. A real bargain, too. That is a beautiful piece.
Can I look at it?
Sure. No charge for looking.
Oh my God. Where the hell did she get this?
Why was it a mistake for you to tell Sasha how you feel about him?
Because I spilled my guts. All right, I told him that I've been in love with him for years, but it turns out the feeling isn't exactly mutual.
He said that?
Actually, he said I'd make a great girlfriend. For someone else.
Honey, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I don't regret it. You know, I might as well know. There's no sense in going on with this stupid one-sided crush when he'll never see me as anything more than a friend.
How could he not have feelings for you? You guys have been so close for so long.
I guess that's it. We've always been friends. That's what he's used to. That's how he sees me.
It's because of Taylor, isn't it?
No, or CO.
Oh man, I'm gonna rip that bitch's eyes out.
Won't work. I already tried it.
That's the only explanation, that he's still hung up on her.
I really don't think that has anything to do with it. It's just not attracted to me.
What about that kiss? You know, were you guys recording the demo?
Maybe he felt something for a second, but he got over it real fast.
I thought he was such a cool guy.
No, you didn't. You hated him up until a few weeks ago.
Well, now I remember why.
What am I gonna do? I can't stand the thought of having to go to school and see him every day. I should just transfer to Roosevelt.
Roosevelt High? You can't go there. It's full of gangs.
Rough day, Dad?
I'm ready to bust that entire Carlisle family.
Sasha, you know how I have always cared about you. How I valued your opinion, and I've been so grateful for your support. You're an incredible guy. You're smart and considerate, and I hope in the future we can be there for each other. That's why I'm here. I came to ask you for your help.
My help?
Yeah, I'm in kind of a bind, and I was hoping you could lend me a hand.
Sure, what's the problem?
It's about Dimitri.
What about him?
Well, he was kind of weirded out by what happened.
He wasn't the only one.
I know. But if you could make him see that things are really over between us, and that he and I have your blessing, it would make a huge difference. I mean, it would go a long way to smooth things over for us.
Are you out of your mind?
You want to try it on?
Oh no, doesn't go with my sequence. You know, I don't think I'll be taking this today. I didn't realize my friend had pawned something so valuable.
She forgot to tell you.
Well, she said necklace. She didn't say $60,000 necklace.
Your friend must have really needed the cash. In store, this go for 200, 250.
$1,000?
You're not really the jet set type, are you? That's okay. I have other things for you. Cubic zirconia. Very nice. Don't move.
What on earth gave Taylor a $250,000 necklace?
Natalia's got a point here. We can't exactly overlook this clue. We know your father had a favorite hooker named Susie.
Well, then why don't you just find this Susie person and ask her what happened that night?
Well, we don't know who or where she is.
So you're no better of a detective than you were an author.
Hey, I'm on your side here.
Yeah, thanks.
Why don't I try to find Susie? I can hook up with Gina, the madam. Maybe she can give us a lead. Something, anything.
Well, if Susie did kill Dad, that explains why she disappeared.
Now we're getting somewhere.
I'll call you as soon as I find anything.
So, never said whether or not you believe me.
I guess I have to for now.
Thank you. Your sensitivity is really moving.
Look, Natalia. I am so sorry. I am. That Dad made you suffer like that. But he obviously felt horrible for it. I mean, that's why he tried to do something nice for you at the end.
Care to enlighten me? I must have missed it.
The will, Natalia. Now I understand why he left you Spyder Games.
Of course. That was the least he could do.
Yeah.
Look, I want to go and be with Sasha. So, am I free to go now?
Yeah. How do you want to handle this with Sasha, I mean?
Well, Dad never wanted Sasha to find out. And I don't know if there's ever going to be a right time, but if there is, I want to be the one to tell him.
I understand.
Dimitri, you've got to stop obsessing about this. Like, you've got a shot at getting Daphne back. I saw her at the hospital. Don't blow it. We'll find Dad's killer, okay? I promise. But go on. Go be with her. Okay.
Thanks. I'll check in.
Wow. Way to go, Susie.
Bye, Lieutenant.
So what'd the Carlyles do this time?
We pick up the cemetery caretaker on a drunken disorderly. All of a sudden, he starts telling me that Dimitri Carlyle paid him to dig up his father's grave.
Ew, why would they want to do that?
And that's what I want to know. His buddy Jeff came and I told him there was no legal basis for any exhumation, but no, they're gonna go ahead and do it anyway. It's that kind of arrogance that got Boris Carlyle killed in the first place.
Dad, what are you saying?
Let me get this straight. First you spend months using me for sex and force me to keep it a secret. Then you dump me. And then I find you kissing my brother. And now you're asking me if I can help bring you and Dimitri together? Can you be more of a slut?
Sasha, Dimitri and I have more in common. We would be great together.
Why the hell should I help you?
Because you and I meant something to each other once. We shared a lot.
I shared, you didn't share crap.
Sasha, how many times do I have to tell you?
Look, I know what you're all about. It's the money. That's all you ever wanted, and I'm not gonna help you get it, no frickin' way.
Why are you here?
I just wanted to check up on your brother.
I bet you did. Hit the bricks.
Don't worry, Natalia. Taylor's out of here. She won't be bugging our family ever again.
Well, that's the best news I've heard all day. Don't you count me out just yet.
Well, I hope she didn't upset you.
No, she just reminded me why I was done with her. I don't know whatever I saw in that bitch.
Neither do I.
Maybe Dimitri was right. Maybe I was just looking for a mother.
Are you Jim?
Yeah, Gina? Thanks for coming.
Well, I don't normally meet my clients in person, but according to Lydia, you are an excellent customer.
Well, I was actually hoping you could help me get a hold of another one of your girls. Actually, an ex-girl.
Oh, Lydia will be crushed.
Lydia was great, but I really like a date with Susie.
Coffee, black. You're looking for Susie, huh? Join the club. That ungrateful tramp owes me a ton of money.
She walked out on you?
Without paying me about $5,000 in commissions. I gave that kid a job when she was desperate. Just when she starts getting popular, she vanishes.
Why do you think she disappeared?
Oh, I think Boris Carlyle convinced her to retire, because I never heard from him again either. I really sort of thought that Susie tried to get her old job back after Boris died in that car crash. But she never called, and she never paid me back. Maybe Boris put her in his will.
So there's no way to locate her?
Well, it's not like I keep social security numbers on record, you know? Listen, if I had a way to track down that slut, I'd have my $5,000 back.
What'd she look like?
Young and gorgeous. What else?
What color hair?
Red.
Who is it?
Didn't Boris Carlyle die in a car accident?
Yeah, why?
I don't know. I just got the feeling you were saying something else.
What I'm saying is that it was his arrogance that got him in his accident in the first place. Anytime he tried to get someone to cooperate with him, he tried to buy them off. And from what that gravedigger told me, Dimitri did the same thing. He paid him to break the law.
I never thought Dimitri was like his father. Why would he do that?
He's got some sort of half-baked idea that his father's death was more than an accident, that there was maybe some foul play involved.
Maybe there was.
Don't you think I would have figured that out?
Of course, Dad. I've never seen you so upset about a case before, that's all.
That's why I felt so uncomfortable with you hanging out with Sasha.
Well, you don't have to worry about that anymore, Dad. Because I don't plan on talking to Sasha ever again.